What is going on, YouTube people? Today, Topps Chrome update is going to the moon. The hype and frenzy for the one-of-one debut patches has taken the hobby by storm. It's all over social media. Prices on the secondary market just absolutely skyrocketed. I recorded the weekly sports card market update on Saturday afternoon-ish. And from Saturday into the day Sunday, hobbies, jumbos, and megas all shot up to insane prices. Now, mega boxes have come back down a little bit, but hobbies and jumbos are still going to the moon. Before we dive too deep, if you are ripping Topps Chrome update this week and you're going to need some protection for it, go check out friends of the channel over at the Penny Sleever, your home for all your hobby supplies. Get 10% off with code NEOCARDS on your first purchase and free shipping on orders over 50 bucks. I just got a stack of penny sleeves in the mail because I have a stack of Topps Chrome updates that I don't know what to do with. I bought 4 mega boxes from GameStop at retail price. I bought a hobby box at $200 on Topps, along with a jumbo box for $400 on Topps on the drop. And since then, the prices have gotten ridiculous. Now, as I mentioned, megas were going for well over $100. Target had a major restock online today, along with a few other places. They're showing up in stores. Those prices are coming down. Megas now, if we live look on eBay, I had it up and accidentally closed it. They are selling for between $60 and $85. Now, I'm sure that supply will get eaten up. Maybe prices creep back up again. We will see. But they're just starting to hit retail shelves in full. So I expect those prices not to go back over 100 in the short term. But $100 for a mega box is absolutely ridiculous. Jumbos are currently going for $350. I'm sorry, not jumbos. Hobby boxes are currently going for $350 to $400. That is double what they were on Topps just a week ago. Jumbos are going between $700 and $750, and I even saw some flirt with $800. That's insane. So all of a sudden, I have a hobby and a jumbo box that I'm into for $600 that are going for potentially upwards of $1,000 to $1,200. I don't know that I want to rip wax that's selling for $1,200. I almost think I might just want to flip it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. The megas, with them coming down in price, maybe I'll actually end up ripping those. And all of this, in my mind, is being generated from the one-of-one debut patches. So, mission accomplished by Topps on those things. And you could joke all you want, but I think a lot of what drove this is the social media pump over the weekend. The Pirates put that offer out. Livvy Dunne added on to it. And it went absolutely nuts on social. It went all over the place. And all of a sudden, people are coming out of the woodwork asking, what boxes or packs do I need to open to find this card? And wax is just getting inhaled by the minute. And overall, this checklist is absolutely fantastic. It's very deep. It's loaded. Absolutely. However, I have seen, because today I was like, all right, well, let me watch some videos to get a feel for what hobby and jumbo box rips look like. And it's just people getting smoked left, right, and center on these things. I saw the LE 101 debut patch has been hit. That was hit by Hobby Legends, I believe, over the weekend. That's the only one of the massive ones I think that have been hit. Colton Cowser may have been pulled, but I don't think Jackson Holliday's been pulled yet. I don't think Merrill's been pulled yet. I don't think any of those guys have been pulled yet. And like I said, this is a very, very deep checklist. But I mean, your odds, it's not quite 1 in a million, but it might as well be 1 in a million for this stuff. A Skeens base refractor in the past, you could get that, grade that, and maybe pay for a decent chunk of the box. I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore. Even the base autos are already starting to get out there into the market. And I have to imagine that those prices get pushed down a little bit as everybody is ripping like crazy. And the $1 million question is, besides where is the Skeens 101 debut patch, what happens after it's pulled? Does the secondary market absolutely collapse on the wax once the Skeens is gone? Is just literally the long shot odds of hitting that one card causing pure pandemonium for this stuff and FOMO to be out of control? Now, if it doesn't get hit for a while, if it's sitting somewhere stashed away or whatever the case might be, what's going to happen is people are going to keep chewing through inventory, at least in the short term, and this stuff is going to keep getting ripped. And that's the one thing about wax. There's always less of it. Even if they print it to the moon, if you're patient enough, there is always less of it. Who knows what's going to happen if the Skeens doesn't get found? Now, at some point, hype and demand will just wear off. We've seen it already with the triple auto from the Olympics. No one talks about that thing anymore. It was the biggest card in the hobby for a month. Now, nobody cares. No, that card still has yet to surface, allegedly. There's rumors that it's been redeemed and is being kept secret. I don't know. I don't have anything to back that up on other than just random internet chatter. But as of time of recording on Tuesday night at 6:50 p.m., the Skeens 1 of 1 has not surfaced yet. We are basically a full week into release almost at this point, and it has not turned up. The bounties are out there now. We have the Pirates one with Livvy Dunne on top. We have, I think I saw one for 350,000 somewhere and another one for 250,000 out there. Ken Golden's doing his thing, saying bring it to me and I'll get you, a mill or whatever. I have no idea what the card actually sells for. I think it goes for way more than 350,000. That feels a little light to me. And there's no way in hell I'm taking that Pirates offer. But the 101 debut patch, massive success. I do think of the modern era top / Fanatics era, the two things you can complain about, a list is a mile long on the things that you can complain about. The two things they absolutely nailed: MVP buyback, 101 debut patch. The 101 debut patch, I think, is single-handedly the best rookie card made each year. And they are going to have this thing next year, starting with basketball. Imagine so just let this marinate for a second. They have the NBA license next year. That means they're going to have Cooper Flag, most likely. What is a Cooper Flag NBA debut rookie patch auto going to go for on the open market? What is whatever their first year with football? I don't think it's next year. I think it's the class after. What does the rookie debut NFL patch go for whoever the top quarterback is in 2 years? Those are going to go for astronomical sums of money. And I have to imagine now, it'll be interesting to see what product they put that in for basketball and football. For baseball, it's always been an update product. Do you need an update product for basketball and football? I don't think so. At least not football. Not enough changes in football, I don't think, to justify an update product. The season's too short. You don't have a ton of transactions and trades. You're not getting rookies called up from the minor leagues. You could kind of make the case for the NBA as well. You could probably do one if you really wanted to late in the season, if you wanted to catch a superstar changing teams. But most of the rookies are going to be in product. There's only 2 rounds of the draft. They're going to put all those guys in there. So I don't know what product it ends up in for those two sports. That's assuming they're going to port over all their existing product lines from baseball, to basketball and football, I don't know where it makes the most sense, but I can guarantee it's going to exist, and whatever product it in is going to perform extremely well. Now, like I said, this is a little bit of a unicorn class. This class is very, very good. What happens when they have a little bit of a lesser class? Like last year, there was hype around this, but not as much hype around this. This year is out of control. And I think a lot of it has to do with the Skeen stuff and all the social media hype built around it. With him and Livvy and the Pirates and the whole 9 yards. The pump is working overtime on this one. And it is inflating Topps Chrome update prices to insane levels. And this is secondary market. This is not Topps coming out and saying jumbo boxes are $700. They came out at $400, which people thought was a ridiculous price. And now people are just shoving money over at $700, $800 a box for them. So what the hell do we all know that said $400 was overpriced? The power of the gamble is out of control. That's all I got for you, boys and girls. Curious for your thoughts and comments down below as always. What should I do with my wax? Do I rip the hobby and jumbo? Do I just YOLO it? Do I flip the retail and rip the hobby, flip the hobby and rip the retail? I don't know. What should I do? Let me know. Talk to you boys and girls in the next one. Peace.